All right, looks like we're ready. It seems like we're ready. Don't you know I'm ready to go on the live, on the live. Oh Lord, not Robert, not Robert, not Robert. It seems like we're ready. Don't you know I'm ready to go live with you, baby boo? It seems. Guys, gals, and guests, honey. Yes, honey. I told y'all I was going to be back after my nap, honey. Child, honey, the nap turned into a slumber. The nap turned into a slumber, but I am happy to be here with y'all. We have some things to talk about. I told y'all it's been a lot going on this week. Honey, I heard a few other bloggers and content creators talk about it being a slow news week. I don't know who news they talking about because the news that I've been finding, honey, been headlining, okay? Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Please share the live. Please share the live, honey. Please like the live. Please like the live, honey. Trust me. You're going to thank me later. Yes, yes. But let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, honey. Child, y'all see it. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, trigger warning. This live will contain violence. This live will contain sexual conversations, honey. Adult conversations, honey. Viewer discretion is advised. We do not condone violence or over sexualization or any of those things over here at the Fairy Push channel. Everything that we show is for awareness purposes, awareness and educational purposes. Child, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Well, if you was born in Pakistan, originally from Pakistan, you must have been kidnapped by me.
Have been kidnapped by you?
Of course. Because there is no option to get you, right?
Okay. You have your women over there, though.
Seriously. So you are in Canada, so I cannot say you anything.
Okay.
I cannot touch you anything, because it is Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely you couldn't touch me. There's laws to this shit here.
You know what I mean?
That's not that flattering. That's kind of scary.
Trust me.
Child, honey. He said that he wanted to kidnap her. He said he wanted to kidnap Sid. Child. He said he wanted to kidnap her. Child, honey. That's what they're trying to turn America into. That's what they're trying to turn America into, baby, honey. They want. He said I could touch you. He was telling her what he wanted to do. He was telling her what he wanted to do, honey. Your boy Caleb wants y'all to know that he popped the question in Florida. Your boy Caleb wants y'all to know that he popped the question in Florida, honey. And the Twitter app has been in the outrage, honey. Outrage. Yes, honey. They've been going up and they've been outraged. Honey. Honey, child. They said that Caleb is getting married to Roger from Family Guy. I didn't say it. That's what the people on the internet is saying. That's what the people on the internet is saying, honey. They said, don't stop being a menace while drinking your juice in the hood. Honey, he found his alabaster queen, baby. Child. Honey. And then the people was coming to his defense. Oh, y'all so mean. Y'all so mean, honey. It's okay for him to marry that unattractive lady, this, that, and the third. Honey. But y'all know it's a lot of people who was like, no. This is one of them instances of them men of color that we was telling y'all about, honey, looking for their alabaster queens. So they had to pull up some receipts. They had to pull up some receipts on Caleb, honey. Apparently, Caleb likes to post about black women. However, he has nothing nice to say when he posts about black women, honey. Honey, he was telling niggas that they better run. Honey, said that the black girls on Jerry Springer be obnoxious. If you ask me, honey, it's been a whole lot more trailer park on Jerry Springer than it has been hood. Now, honey, Caleb, I don't want you to talk about the guests on Jerry Springer when you look like you done married one of the guests or engaged to one of the guests from Jerry Springer. She very much looks. Y'all think she got teeth? Do y'all think that she has teeth? And if she does have teeth, do y'all think that they're healthy? Do you think that she has all of her teeth like attached to her gums? Black girls swear they better than everybody on Twitter, Caleb said. A lot of these black girls are swearing that they better than Roger that you engaged to, Caleb. Caleb went on. Child, honey, you know the women's sisters. Honey, then pulled the, Caleb said 101 ways to die. Ask a black girl what kind of weave is in her hair. Caleb, this in particular grew out of my scalp. Yes. Whenever you see it, this texture, it's mine. It's mine, honey. The only way I'm going to be wearing a piece, baby, is if it's down to my butt, which is clearly a weave. I didn't have to tell you that. Or when it is another texture. Yes, we like to play around with textures and colors and stuff. We still one of the women's. Honey, Caleb. Caleb ain't got no more friends trying to rescue him on Twitter now, honey. Caleb ain't got no more friends trying to save him, trying to whisk him away. No. They are leaving Caleb. They are leaving Caleb to his own devices, honey. Caleb, I hope that you and Roger end up being very happy together. A lot of people on Twitter not wishing y'all the best, honey. And I'm not even mad at Roger. I'm just happy that she found someone. Clearly the Caucasian men didn't want her. And Caleb, I have a feeling that the sisters didn't want you either. You know, just give them away. Sometimes, just give them away. Just give them away, honey. I told y'all I didn't make up this name, Roger, honey. What's her name? Katura, however you pronounce your name, love. Let us know how you pronounce your name. Katura is the one that started calling that woman's Roger. Y'all think she look like Roger from Family Guy? She got her ring. It's little. I done zoomed in and we still can't see. Yeah. Caleb looked like a clown and he broke. You could tell by his sunglasses that he's a clown, that he's Oreo. Black people don't wear frames like that. No, not black identifying. I have the feeling that Caleb might not identify as black, even though the world sees him as black. Baby, I was going to reach out to Caleb and see if he wanted to come on and say a few words. Yes. If we ever discuss you, you are welcome to come up and say some words, honey. If you got a TikTok, if you got an Instagram, if you got a whatever, we'll plug you right in. I'm open to interviews. I'm not shy. I'm not scared to talk to people. But Caleb didn't want to talk. Caleb didn't want to talk about it. Caleb said he didn't want to talk about it, honey. Child, well, shout out to Caleb and the family. That boy looked like Caleb. I'm assuming that that's Caleb's son standing next to him. I don't think that is Caleb's son with Roger, though. That looks like that child was made with another person of color. And is these Roger and Caleb's children? It's a shame, honey. If them is all your kids, maybe the red hair one ain't, but the two girls over to the right, or at least the two children with bows in their heads, they look like they're probably Caleb's children. Well, Caleb, I'm glad you decided to put a ring on Roger's finger before you keep having her pop out these seeds and stuff, pop out these children. Caleb, you like to talk about black women, but the black man in you is showing, honey. It sounds like the call is coming from inside the house. It sounds like the call is call. I can hear the line ringing. I can hear. Can you? Caleb? Honey. Child. What happened? What is going on with the Key Bridge? Yes, y'all know that this is local news for me, honey. Yeah. Traffic has been horrible. Traffic has been horrible, honey. Baltimore is already a little city with a lot of rush hour. But now that Key Bridge is broke down, that's really one of our main traveling routes out here. Like I told y'all, especially if you going north of Baltimore, if you on the PA border, York, if you have to travel back and forth, the Key Bridge is easy for. Tell me why they still got the damn people in the boat on the Key. Tell me why the workers is still on the boat. Anybody. Let me break it down for you, honey. Let me break it down for you, honey, baby. Where is the news article? The crew, made up of 20 Indians and Sri Lankan nationals, has been unable to disembark because of visa restrictions, a lack of required shore passes, and parallel ongoing investigations by the National Transportation Safety Board. Now, I informed y'all of the conspiracy theory. It's all alleged. It's all allegations, honey. We even had our anonymous sailor friend come up and give their opinion because they drove the cargo ships and the barges in and out of Baltimore, in and out of the harbor. And they gave advice that things seemed a little suspicious. Now that y'all got these Indian and Sri Lankan people, they done been on this boat since the accident happened. They won't let the people off the boat for visa restriction. We told you it was a conspiracy theory. It was possible that this was warfare, right? My real question is, why won't they let these people off the boat? Let me tell you their excuse for not letting the people off the boat. Honey, they said that they're a part of the ship. They are necessary to keep the ship staffed and operational. They are the best responders on board the ship themselves. Y'all want me to help you connect the dots? The ship ain't going nowhere. These people can't even get out and walk through and walk around the harbor or nothing. Or do y'all have these people imprisoned on the boat? Well, clearly they're in prison. But I mean, is there a criminal investigation going on with the National Transportation Board, Safety Board? Lord. I already know y'all don't believe poop stink till you smell it. I'll be giving y'all the information, letting y'all connect the dots. And then 10 years from now, when we was talking about how, this was a part of World War III beginning, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when y'all children be learning about it in schools and stuff, grandchildren. Don't forget to tell them that Bre Starr told you. Don't forget to tell them. Don't forget to tell them, honey, give me my things. Give me my things, honey. But since we talking about bridges, did y'all see this? This is one of my biggest fears. I told y'all before, if you don't know geography, honey, Maryland, we're pretty much in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, right? Literally. Like where I'm from literally sits in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Where I'm from originally, the Eastern Shore, literally sits in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Bridges are everywhere. So you can't get around the shore, get off the shore, get to the shore, get around Baltimore, get around Maryland without bridges over water. This is one of my biggest fears, honey, and sis lived it. She sat there for 40 minutes, y'all. 40 minutes. Do you know how many times I would have died in 40 minutes? Do you know how many times I would have passed away in 40 minutes? 40 minutes is almost a whole one of our lives, y'all. Child, honey, death becomes her. Death becomes her. Would have been one of my favorite movies growing up. Honey, child, ooh, Lord Jesus, I'm having anxiety looking at it. Ooh, phobia. This was good thing she is safe. But when I tell you, honey, she better have a lawsuit. Honey, you could have bought me for a penny. My whole soul. You could have purchased it for a penny. Had that been me in that truck. Honey, y'all pray for sis. Here. Honey, PTSD. You can call it PTSD, my love. Child. We talked about Akademiks this morning, honey. Our girl, honey, then pressed her charges like she said she would on Akademiks, honey. Then filed her lawsuit. She didn't press charges. I'm sorry. She filed a lawsuit. It's a civil case. For him, taking advantage of her and fondling her and diddling her and all the things, honey. Well, Santana had something to say. Santana and Tanner ain't been getting along since Santana was telling Akademiks to meet her outside. Outside. Honey, y'all know, honey. Y'all know Santana responded, and I'm glad she did, honey.
6'9" freaky bitch! Nasty tail. And what would make you think we believe that it's fake lawyers? What would make you think we believe that these is fake headlines? But when it was Carisha, bitch, the word was bond. It was no motherfucking way. Pink cocaine and all this other weird ass shit. But bitch, we supposed to believe that shorty lying on you? I don't think so. Not gonna happen. Midget dick bitch. Sit down all motherfucking day. You just smell like sand. Sand. Been sitting in that motherfucking seat. All motherfucking laundry. That's what you smell like. That's why the girl ain't want you on top of her. You know you short and corn on the cob and corn. You gotta pay for pussy, but you cannot take it. You cannot get people drunk and get them under the influence and take their goodies. Bitch, this ain't no Easter egg. I can't just... No, hell no, bitch. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, ho. When it was motherfucking Carisha, bitch, you was forcing Carisha every day fucking with her on Twitter. Oh, speak. Oh, you talking about everything but the dick shit. But now when it's on you, it's a money grab. It's fake. It's a fake lawyer trying to make headlines. Now somebody messing with you about Diddy. No, you fat, funky, sour, dill pickle bitch. You sit your ass all down the motherfucking and that girl says you raped her. And we still with her. There's no way that we do not believe what this lady is saying about you, bitch. She says you motherfucking raped her. Nasty. Fuck wrong with you? Bitch, so now when it was Carisha, bitch, you was applying and you was done home. Bitch, that was you. Bitch, you was an alleged motherfucking rapist, bitch. Let's talk about it. Cause we know you don't get motherfucking pussy willingly. So why should we think we lying? She lying. Why should we think these is fake lawyers? No, you fat funky bitch. You and your Chester molested ass friends was fucking with that lady. Bitch, and we believe her. Bitch. You nasty Mickey Mouse funky bitch. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, bitch. We do not believe that you did not. Bitch, we know hoes ain't out here giving you no motherfucking pussy. So you get the girls drunk, the girls wake up and you on top of them, you big belly bitch. Girl, that's a nightmare. Imagine you wake up, Akademiks on top of you. Bitch, get your ass off me. Now you got lawyers and you can't talk about me. We want to hear from you. Bitch, you be on in there all day running your mouth. Ew. Raping Randall, nasty self. The fuck? You should make a few dollars off Twitch where you can at least pay for some motherfucking pussy. Pay for the pussy, don't take the pussy, baby. Word of the day.
Word of the day, honey. Word to your mama. Word to everybody's mother. Honey. Santana said what she said. Oh, and then. Oh Lord. Oh y'all still going back and forth in this chat, honey. I'm gonna mind my business. Honey, I stand beside her. I'm gonna stick beside her. Santana. I stand beside everything Santana said.
The fuck is
Yes, what the fuck? Honey. Phor update. Last time we was here, Phor was letting 9 black women walk him on leashes at night. At night. We didn't have no footage of Phor being walked on the leash until now. Y'all know I don't pay no subscriptions to nobody. Honey, we got footage of Phor being walked in broad daylight now, honey, by 9 black women.
the fuck is going on?
Is that a duck?
I don't know. Yo, only in Miami, bro, you see shit like this. What the fuck? Yo, look at that. I thought I was tripping.
I still think I'm tripping. What is happening? What is happening, honey? We still fighting for Black Lives Matter, and he got... Child. And he got Kathleen and Katie and them walking him. She looks like she's trans-passing. She's trans-passing. Y'all know he into the girls, honey. Y'all know he into the girls. Y'all know he keeps something in that rectum. I think he more bottom, verse bottom. It give like that meat be flimsy. Y'all know a lot of these Hollywood entertainers, adult entertainer types, honey, they be having to, get erectile assistance because that meat be used out and wore out, and honey, multiple communities and international and everything, honey, that meat be giving spaghetti. In broad daylight. And y'all want to talk about no kink shame. Some kinks need to be shamed. How are we going to get anywhere? How are we going to get anywhere, honey? People don't want to be conscious of their community, honey. People just want fame for the notoriety of it. Honey, people don't want to be conscious of the fact that people already perceive them as animals. Just because they black, people willing to take the lives of people who look like them included. Just because they black. And you out here letting some Melanie McAdjacent woman walk you like a dog. Literally. On your knees, on the gravel, on asphalt. I'm sure you had it set up to be recording. It was probably your phone that was recording on. She was recording too. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it today. Next, honey. Get me up out of here. How long we done been on here? Yeah, we going less than 2 hours today. Child, honey. Whoopi Goldberg said that her estranged clergyman father, Robert, was gay. But her mother didn't file for divorce because he was the love of her life. I told y'all about Shawnee O'Neal marrying her best friend, didn't I? Keon Henderson. Sometimes, honey. That's what I want. I want my best friend. The difference between me and Whoopi's wife. The difference between me and Whoopi's mother. Whoopi ain't gay, y'all. That was a Freudian slip. The difference between me and Whoopi's mother is that I want my partner to actually be sexually entrenched in me. I want to completely fulfill them in that apartment, in the bedroom. Whoopi's mother was fine with them not sharing a room. And y'all be wondering why a lot of y'all grandparents don't share rooms and stuff, and people be talking about, and y'all listen to people who talk about they don't share rooms and all that in their marriage and stuff, honey, because a lot of them ain't attracted to each other, for one. That's Whoopi's father. That's Mr. Robert. He passed away in 93, I think. Honey, I know you would be out here. I know you would, if you was here today, if he was here in 2024, he would be out there. Honey, in the mix. Baby. Pancake batter. Honey, I'm sure of it. Child, honey. Whoopi's mother, honey. She was fine. Some women's fine with best friends. Some women's fine with a best friend, honey. Maybe that's why Whoopi gives so much homosexual so much homosexuals vibe, because maybe she get it honest. Maybe her mom. Maybe she's waiting for her mother to pass to say that she was lesbian. Let's see if her mother has passed already. Whoopi. Not Whopper. Whoopi. Honey. Whoopi. Yes. Emma. Oh, Emma passed away in 2010. Emma passed away in 2010. Women tend to hide their actualities better than men, so maybe, or maybe Emma was just butch. Y'all always talk about how butch Whoopi be, but I believe that she loves the ick diggerous, loves to get ick dug in, Maybe Emma did too. Maybe Emma had her pieces. Maybe Whoopi is trans or non-binary. Honey, it's a genetic link. It's a genetic link, honey. What I do know is that Whoopi must have been traumatized from her father being gay, honey. No, I can't put that on her. But we know that Whoopi has not decided to search and acquaint herself and interact with men who look like her father. I didn't know that Alex's father was a white man, but Whoopi's first husband was Caucasian. Honey, and the second husband was Caucasian. Honey. And the boyfriends had been Caucasian. Honey. Maybe that's it. Maybe she was like, honey, I don't want no queer black man lying in my face, honey. So I'm going to be with the white menses, where they tend to do their queerness a little more openly. Maybe it's, maybe, you never know. But do you think it's possible, honey? Yes, pay for it, Miss Neal. Don't take it. Pay for the points. Don't take the points. Yeah. Oh, Monty, you want me to clock out already? I'll be clocking out soon. We only got the main stories left, I think. Whoopi says she's straight, but an ally. I love Whoopi for it. And she has mostly said, it's not a mostly, Armani. We don't have any proof of her being with a black man. And we don't. Thank you, Saint. I'm clocked in. I'm going to go ahead and stay clocked in, honey. And we're going to go over to Peru. Now, yes, Peru classifies trans people as mentally ill, but not just trans people. Peru has classified intersex people as mentally ill as well. Y'all know intersex is the new politically correct term for hermaphrodite, which is also known as sexually ambiguous. There are a lot of people, there's a whole entire spectrum of people who are physically, biologically, and genetically a little bit in between or somewhere in between male and female. There are people who are born physically who aren't born 100% male or female. Commonly, in these cases, children get surgery as babies. Commonly, children get surgery as babies. They go through hormone therapy as children for them to be able to look and socialize as one particular gender, either male or female. What I'm telling y'all is there are commonly children, even some of your children, who you may not even be aware of until it's time to give them hormones, honey. Some of y'all may not even be aware that your children are taking hormones. That's not the type of healthcare that they're banning. They're banning healthcare for people who decide to choose which gender they want to align with, or if they want to align with a gender socially at all. But for people who are naturally born somewhere in the middle, biologically, for people who are naturally male and female or somewhere in between, the doctors choose. There are literally scales and rulers to measure children's genitals to determine whether they're going to do surgery to make them have a vagina or surgery for them to live with a penis. Babies. Hormone therapy throughout childhood. These are the type of things that I get paid to speak about. These are the type of things that I'm published on. So if I can't teach you nothing else, this is what I can teach you. And no, it's not a debate. I'm telling you. I'm educating you. Feel free to ask questions. Peru has classified trans and intersex people as mentally ill. Honey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of fighting to try to prove to these people whether I'm mentally ill or not. If they want to call me mentally ill, honey, where is my SSI? Where is my SSI? Give me that good, honey, disability insurance, honey, to pay for these hormones, honey, these blockers, honey, these surgeries, honey. Yes. I just want my check and my insurance at this point. If you're going to consider me mentally ill, that's fine. Me personally, I am mentally ill. I don't view my transness as a mental illness because I know it's not. But if you want to give me a check and you want to put it on paper that I'm mentally ill, at this point, do it, you know. That'll just be another check that I collect. And I'm very aware of how to work the system. Honey, any questions? Any questions? Give me my check, Armani. Honey, I'm tired of these people playing with me. Honey. Baby, I done been denied for SSI so many times. Honey, my grandmother said that. Always thought that I could
Everybody want to talk about...
My grandmother always thought that I could get an SSI check for being trans because back in her day, people did get an SSI check for being trans. But guess what they also got SSI checks for? Being gay and lesbian as well. If they weren't locked up in an asylum, they were home collecting a check. Or somebody was collecting the check for them being attracted to people with the same genitals, or for them identifying with a gender that they weren't assigned at birth. Mentally ill. Honey. At one point, it wasn't just the LGBTQ who was mentally ill. Anybody who was attracted to us was mentally ill as well. I know. There's a few of y'all watching now who identify as straight, honey, and are attracted to the girl. Now that's mental illness. Let us all just get our check. But no, really people who deny their own sexuality, honey, the DL is a mental illness, honey, because that's the true delusion. Baby, that's when you knowing that you trans or you knowing that you queer and you living in that truth, honey, that's called honesty. When you know that you trans or you know that you queer and you claim to be straight, that's a delusion. We keeping up? Is everybody keeping up? Honey. But y'all keep on dealing with them delusional people, honey. We're going to talk about it a little later. Dealing with them delusional boys, honey. Well, we're going to start talking about it now anyway.
Everybody want to talk about trans issues until it's time to talk about the real trans issues. Let's talk about the curses that plague our community. And the curse I'm talking about is trans women being attracted to gay men. Let's talk about that. Raise your hand if you are a victim. And here's the issue. Because the trans women be wanting the butch queens or the gay men. And then the gay men want the trade, but the trade want the trans girls. So it's like we in a community where nobody want each other and we all just looking crazy. And so you might be asking yourself, well, why don't the trans women just want the trade? That's who want them. Who wants the trade? We don't want that. That's cute when you first come out and you like, oh, the straight men, the trade, the DL men. Don't nobody want that long term. That's no. Like the only people that really want trade is the gay men. But the trade really be wanting the trans women because they give the look of a woman, but you know the trade be, they so freaky. They're some freakazoids. So they want, yeah. But trans women don't really like that vibe. So we be wanting the gay men, but of course the gay men be looking at us like sisters. They be like, we don't want you. We want the trade. But the trade be like, we want the trans women. So it's like, at this point, we're all cooked. And let me paint the visual of the gay men that the trans girls be liking. So you know like the gays that go to the gym and they look a little bit masculine. Like they're not straight passing, but they could be until they open their mouth. Those the ones. Because I done seen a few gym gays make my sisters melt until they open their mouth. But listen, me personally, I still be melting when they open their mouth. I don't really mind. And it's like, girl, I will call a gay man's sister fast as hell and still be thinking he's fine. Oh, period, sis. And before y'all get in my comments like, ooh, girl, that's just you. I don't know what you talking about. Let me put some proof of other trans women admitting to it too. Before y'all try to play me.
I don't like trade. I don't like straight boys. I don't like that.
You don't like straight boys?
No.
So you became a femme queen and you're still dating butch queens? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Has been more detrimental to your love life? Do you think it's the fact that you hate bottoming and the fact that you're only attracted to gay men?
So before you call me a liar, what now? You gotta call all of us liars then.
Baby, and the one who she didn't use, for example, of course, in the mix is your girl. But we follow each other now, so maybe, you know, we friends now. So maybe she will use me in future compilations, honey. Y'all know I don't do the DR, I don't do the straight. The only thing that she said that I disagree with is the gym. Honey, if you want to go to the gym for your own self-esteem reasons, that's fine, honey. I'm not checking for nobody, for no gym rat. Honey, when I do work out, I work out at home. Honey, I'm not the gym girl. I don't be trusting the gym girls. Honey, a lot of y'all go to the gym for other things than working out on the equipment. Y'all want to work out on the people. Honey. We can build a gym right down here in the studio. Right here where the studio is, honey. We can build it. Honey, I can record around your workout schedule if you want to work out. I even trust you to go to the gym if I trust you. You know what I mean? But I don't be necessarily dating the gym children, honey. You know, I'm one of them girls, honey. Let's work out doing something fun. Let's be active. Let's go rock climbing, honey. We can even do indoor climbing, honey. Let's dance. Let's go dancing, honey. Let's take some dance classes, honey. Let's take a Vogue class. Let's give the girls a couple dollars. You know what I mean, honey? Keep the money moving in the community or something. Honey, I don't trust that gym shit, honey. But that's just me. That's just me. Honey.